Hey guys, welcome back to Good Things Are Coming. So grateful to have you all here. Today is going to be a little bit different because I felt extremely called to do this video because I know that I did post about our life mission, our life purpose, what we're supposed to be doing. I know I posted that yesterday, so please, if you have not watched it, please go and watch it. It's very important because I'm going to do a continuation of that same one, just a little bit more in depth. I feel extremely called to do it because I think a lot of us are a little bit, I just heard scared, and I also feel as though some of us are lacking direction on which path we should take. I think we're being offered multiple options here and multiple paths, and it's up to us to figure out which path we're supposed to be led to. I do feel as though some of us are possibly going to be helping the vibration of the country, of the world. Okay, right now it's 2022. We're going through a lot. Okay, I'm sure you guys have watched the news. I'm sure you guys have seen the senseless shootings and things like that. And I don't want to get into that because it's just going to bring down my energy, as I'm sure it will do some of yours. But right now it's time for us to pack our stuff up and think logically on what it is that we need to be doing to help others right now. I know it's a selfish time right now. A lot of us are going through our moments where we have to, like, pull back our energy because we're being pulled by different things. And some of us are going through like that evil eye, like where people are kind of evil eyeing us only because they see the light that we have to offer. So right now, if you're not here for your life purpose, you want to hear about love, this is not the video for you right now. Please check out my other content because I do a lot here. But right now it's kind of most likely going to be motivational, and we're going to get into what we need to do. Okay. Story time real quick. I'm trying not to get too emotional, but I just feel like heavily I was drawn to do it. And I've been seeing a lot of readers posting videos on like life purpose, and it was so funny because I was told to post something about the life purpose yesterday, and I did, and now I'm seeing all these other people posting about it as well. So as us readers and us empaths and the communicators of the world right now, they are being led to talk about this. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. But earlier today, I was trying to figure out, God, like, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay. And it doesn't matter whether you believe in God or not. This is not a judge or a bash session, guys. It's whatever you believe in. If you believe in spirit, whatever the case is, guys, it doesn't matter. The case is, I just kept driving in my car, and I was just like, what am I supposed to be doing? What is my purpose here? I know I'm supposed to be doing social media stuff. I'm supposed to be doing tarot and stuff, but I know it's something so much deeper than this. And as I begin my tarot channel, I really appreciate the support that you've given me. But I know it's something in addition to this that I'm supposed to be doing as well. And I kept asking, like, what am I supposed to do? What is my life purpose? What is my life purpose? And I was driving, and I almost pulled into my my home. Cars are flying everywhere, guys. I'm just gonna let them fall. But I was pulling into my home, and a car pulled out in front of me. This minivan, or this like little SUV or whatever, pulled out in front of me, and their license plate says Peacemaker. So I took that as a clear sign that that was obviously the answer to my question, because it was just too coincidental. In the same drive, in the same instance here, I was asking, what am I supposed to do? And this car pulls out in front of me, and it says Peacemaker. So we're all supposed to be peacemakers in our own way, guys. We're all supposed to be doing something. It doesn't have to be spirituality. It doesn't have to be health. It doesn't have to be medical field. It doesn't have to be that. But whatever it is to you that helps you lift the vibration of others, that is what we're going to do. Also, please, ignore the little background noise that I got going on. We got some construction over here, and I feel like this is such an important message that we are going to have some people that are going to get in the way. So we do have some gatekeepers around us, whether we know this or not, that are going to be in the way of us talking about this message. But I'm going to continue no matter how loud it gets. Okay, so some cards fell on the floor. I'm not going to pick it up right now. First card out is Sacred Union. Inner and outer relationships, beloved within, is really what you need to take away from this card right now. And we also have Trust the Seasons in reverse. So we have growth, transition, cycles of life, and embracing the change. So I think some of us are trying to resist a change here. They're asking for your trust in this, okay? Whatever capacity that means to you, okay? If you feel guided to do something different in your career, that could be spirit redirecting you, okay? If you feel like it's been too hard for you to succeed in the career path that you're in, or the life mission that you're in right now, that could be a sign that this is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be doing something else. So trust them, okay? Now, I'm not saying, you know, leave your job, your stable job, and do something off the grid, and then you got a family to feed. I understand it completely, and I know some of us are going to be struggling with the logical side of things, the 3D side of things, and the 5D side of things. So right now it's finding good balance between the two, and also trusting spirit, trusting your angels that they have a mission for you. We just have to figure out what that is. So right now, a lot of us are getting redirected. Okay, a lot of us are figuring out what it means to help the collective. Let's get one more, please. One more, since everything wants to fly out on the floor. I'm not picking it all up, but you know. So we also have come to me, attracting like a rose, abundance, desires, receiving. So they possibly have been sending you signals, sending you messages that this is the path that you're supposed to go on, whatever path that is for you. And it's time for you to trust that. Cycles are going to end and cycles are going to begin. Okay, I keep seeing 10s, and some of you guys are also possibly seeing 10s. I also heard life path number 5. So if you guys have a life path number 5, this could specifically be for you, but it does not have to be, guys. It does not have to be. But I was getting a lot of 5s here, so that could also represent resistance, because you know how I feel about 5s. That's resisting something, okay? And we already talked about that. So they want you to know that you're beloved, and there's also some type of lineage here, okay? For whatever reason, I feel drawn to talk about that. Maybe you have some ancestors or some grandmothers, grandparents, great uncles, whoever in your lineage here that are also anointed. And what I mean by that is they have some gifts that they want to share, or they tried to share in their lifetime. Now it's your turn, okay? And the baton has been given, okay? It's kind of time for you to get into that and grow into that. And as soon as I say it, y'all, the anointed is at the bottom of the deck. But again, like I'm saying, it's time for you to start into this path, okay? Let me pick up what's on the floor, y'all. I'm gonna try to pick it up. I just can't deal with it. I'm half OCD, guys. Okay, so a lot of stuff is talking about joy and brothers of the road. So honor, protection, support, sweetness of life, and joy. So kind of already what we're talking about here. But again, they want you to understand that you are anointed, okay? And you're not the only one in your lineage. You know, you may also have some family members that may be feeling the same way, or they'll grow into feeling that way. So let's head into the tarot, guys. I know I talk quite a bit. I usually try not to do that because, you know, I don't want people getting bored now, but if I feel like there's a message to be said, I say it. I don't care if I have 3 subscribers or 1,500. I'm just going to say what I need to say. And the people that are interested in that are going to stay, and the people that don't aren't. Okay, so before I get into all of this here, we're going to see what is the life purpose, and then we'll get into blocks, guys. Okay, please make sure you're also checking me out on all platforms, because I'm probably going to do a mini session of this on TikTok as well. Okay. So what is the collective's life path? What is their life purpose? Page of Swords, again, with that researching, something is going to be beginning. Okay, I also feel like I just heard uncovered. We also have the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So to me, that gives me energy of, first of all, you're supposed to be researching on whatever this is. This is something that's probably very brand new, and there's a lot of swords here. So this is talking about the mind and communication and intellect. So you may have something regarding public speaking, communication, all of that. However, I do feel as though I just heard book. So maybe some of you guys are going to be writing books about some things in your life that's going to help other people. And it doesn't have to do anything with spirituality, guys. But with this 7 of Swords energy, also I did hear uncover. So to me, it feels like you're going to be uncovering your light, which is going to allow other people to see through deceit. Okay, see through things that are being hidden right now. I think 2022 was also some sort of portal here. We're supposed to be recognizing our gifts. That's why you're seeing all these readers come out of the blue. You're seeing all these empaths and all these people that have all these gifts that are doing what they're supposed to be doing, including myself. Now, this is like your sign here that you're supposed to be uncovering or helping people see the light, okay? See very clearly what it is that they need to be doing, whether it's a gift, whether it's spirituality, or whether it's just helping other people. And also helping people have discernment, okay? So you may be a public speaker. You may just, I just heard lawyer. So you could also be helping in that way. Everybody has a purpose, and everybody has, you know, a job to do. And it's all going to be different, okay? Even if it's a doctor, even if it's in the medical field, guys, it doesn't, you know, matter. I think you're also supposed to be helping people live in their truth and reality of the things that they need to do. Okay, so what is the collective's life purpose? What is their life purpose? High Priestess is here. Ace of Wands is here. They've told you this multiple times. They've told you. I just heard, I told you in a dream. I told you already. And I don't mean it in a mean way or in a nasty way, but it's almost like they want you desperately to understand where they're coming from. The High Priestess coming out with life purpose and the Ace of Wands, that gives me, first of all, High Priestess vibes. Clearly, I mean, we're going to talk about that soon, but High Priestess is being that clairvoyant, being that giver of all also, and also having the gift to see and hear. You may be... you may have abilities when it comes to like psychic abilities and things like that. I mean, I think everybody has a gift like that. Whether we choose to use it or not is up to us. Whether we tapped into it, it's up to us. But I think some of us have already gotten inklings that this is what we're supposed to do. Again, with the High Priestess, that talks about there's a new beginning here that you're supposed to start. Okay, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. Aces are new beginnings, whether it be, you know, something creatively or the thinking, the communication, the writing, whatever that is, guys. It's like they've told you this. They've given you insight. I just heard higher self. So it's almost like your higher self may have been speaking to you during your dreams, or when you're almost to that deep sleep, that REM or whatever it's called, REM sleep. It's almost like they've been telling you, whispering in your ear about what you're supposed to be doing, whether that's supposed to help families, children. If you're supposed to be a teacher, this is like your emotional fulfillment. Because again, when I told you guys yesterday, that, you know, we don't get emotional fulfillment just by our jobs, or just by our relationships. We also can get them from different ways, from our careers, from our life missions, our purposes. So it's not always about the 3D stuff and about, okay, well, who is going to be in love with me? Who is going to be my person? You know, yes, that's important, but it's like right now they're keeping you from love just so that you can focus on what it is that you need to do. So we have your life purpose. It's a whole lot of communication here. It's a whole lot of aid, a whole lot of just new beginnings and using your spiritual gifts as well. Teaching, okay? I'm surprised. Some of you guys are very much psychic because I keep seeing the moon. But I think I'm surprised the Hierophant hasn't come out, because that gives me teacher and mentor as well. What is their life purpose? Okay, we have the Chariot, so helping people understand what it is that they need to do, especially when it comes to their emotions and how to redirect their energy, okay? And also when I said healing, we have the Star at the bottom of the deck. So just healing, a healing path that you guys are on. I think you guys know this, okay? So we're going to get into blocks, guys. Let's figure out what are the blocks for the collective's life purpose. 10 of Wands, so burdens, okay, you may be feeling burdened because you feel like you can't move on something. It's not paying the bills, or it's going to allow people to see you in a different light that you don't want them to see you in. That could be a burden in itself. What are the blocks for the collective's life purpose? What are the blocks? Page of Wands, starting something new, and also becoming a student, because we got 2 pages here and an ace. So to me, the ace is a new beginning, but the pages here are becoming a student and starting from the bottom up. So you may need to take classes. You may have to start something, okay? And also release the fear. The moon is also here again. So it's like there's blocks here because you feel burdened by which direction do I take? What is another block for the collective's life path? Blocks. Being trapped in whatever it is that you're trapped right now. That could be a career path that isn't just working out. It's just not working out. Or you could just be trapped in your mind. Okay, feeling burden is also like a thinking thing as well. So it's not just, oh, well, I don't know if I can do this. It's starting from the bottom and being okay with that. Okay, then you progress to the Knight. You go from the Page to the Knight. Then before you know it, you're the queen or you're the king, guys. So let's get into it, okay? Let's get into more of the blocks here. Some of you guys are also possibly going through a breakup right now, or an ending that was very significant to you. I just heard somebody just passed, a grandmother or a family member just passed. So if that's the case for you, that could be kind of blocking you right now. Not in a negative way. Everybody deserves to grieve. But I think it's just saying that when we're sad, it kind of blocks our gifts already as it is, because it's hard for us to see clearly. We're too busy kind of grieving what the loss is, and that's understandable, guys. Okay, so that's for a specific amount of you. What are the blocks for the collective's life purpose? What are the blocks for the collective's life purpose? Walking away from, I just said this, y'all, walking away from the sadness here, grief, loss. I just heard that some of you guys are going to have to leave some things behind that you thought was going to be your bread and butter. Okay, what I mean by that is leaving the 3D stuff behind. It may not be so substantial that you feel like, okay, I'm going to start on my journey. I'm going to be a shaman. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to be a mentor, a public speaker. I'm going to be a healer. I'm going to be in the medical field. It may not be as prevalent to you when you first start, okay? Again, starting from the bottom. And you feel kind of heartbroken about a loss here, feeling like a loss of status possibly, but you will be moving forward. This is This is all talking about moving forward and being methodical about it as well. So again, you're not coming in as the Knight of Swords, acting a fool, being all frivolous, running around in circles. This is something that has taken you a minute to grow into, but once you grow into it, it is for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's the sureness of it all. It's like you will be successful at this. Continue on, continue pushing forward. You'll look up and you'll be the emperor or the empress, okay? So let's get into it here. Okay, walking away from things that are taken away from you and not giving to you. What are the blocks for the collective's life purpose? What are the blocks? Something that's very, very new, and also balancing your emotions as well. I just heard drinking as well. Sometimes drinking kind of clouds our judgment. We also have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. That's also a drinking card to me in the tarot. Now, I don't mean this always. I know an occasional drink is cool. That's perfectly fine. Y'all, I drink, okay? I have my little drink, my little wine after a long day. However, it's saying that there's some things like health habits here that are also a block. Also, cups give me like medicine and things like that. So it could be some blocks here regarding like drinking a little bit too much, or partying out, going out too much, or whatever, or just simply not balancing your emotions about things because it's taking too much energy away from you that you can be healing. And then also we have the Four Swords at the top of the deck, guys. It's kind of saying the same thing. You have all the capabilities to do this, but I think right now they need you to heal. And I'm getting a lot of communication skills, okay? So this is something along the lines of your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing. So making sure that you're not allowing people to take too much of your energy without them giving to you, okay? A balance as well. That's a block, guys. So I'm gonna try to keep this little video short. I know I've been talking for 3,000 years. So we're just gonna get some advice here. We laid out the blocks on what it is that, you know, is blocking you from your life purpose. Also, it's saying choose a new direction. So that's exactly what we've been talking about earlier. It's kind of moving away from things that are kind of ailing you, okay? Because right now you may have thought or had the perception that your life was going to look a certain way. And let's say you're 20, 30, 40, whatever. And now you're like, that's really not what it's going to be. And that's fine. So what is the advice for the collective for their life mission, their life purpose? What is the advice? A year from now. So there's some changes. Be prepared. There's some changes, okay? These are all your choice here. You have the choice to be abundant and to take this chance. But again, they also want you to pay attention to some signs as well. I'm getting threes. Peaceful resolution is here. So walking away from things that are not giving you peace, also allowing things to flow in and out of your life, okay? They're also saying there's something better, because I keep saying there's something better in the deck. So you may be walking away from a person, place, or thing that's going to end up clearing your path for what they have prepared for you. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so a year from now, peaceful resolution, and listen to your intuition. The High Priestess vibe all over again. Listening to your intuition because, again, they've told you what it is that they want you to do, what it is that you're gifted in, that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. It's not just about what we want. It's not always about what other people want for our lives. You are the driver in your seat, guys. So that is what I have for you. Continued. I know I talked quite a bit, but guys, I just felt heavily to look at this. So make sure that you tell your friends to look at this video, making sure that you're also subscribing, liking, and I thank you so much for your support, guys. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.